Hi everyone, this is Maria Lane and I have another opportunity for an interactive oracle read. And last time I had my little friends, the Buddhas. This time I've chosen two other beautiful little energy beings for you to choose from. So you can choose between my beautiful little fairy here or the elf. So which one resonates with you? Because they're both the two very different messages here. So allow one of those lovely choices to come to you, and now I'm going to share the cards. So the first one is, if you were drawn to the fairy, the first card I have here is, before I start, I'm sorry, I've chosen the Spirit, Oracle Messenger card and also the Wisdom of Avalon cards to mix it up a little bit. So now, message number one from the fairy, if you were drawn to it, this is the first card. See the signs. So I believe that you were drawn to this reading, you've asked some questions and you're not seeing the answer. The answers are there, but because you're not open to receiving at this point in time, it's slipping by. So watch out for the signs. They're there. Just open yourself up to seeing them. The next card here is beauty, and this is about transformation, but it's also tying in with seeing the signs. It's seeing beauty. I think that maybe at the moment that your focus is on feeling ugly world, or things you're seeing the negative side of life more than the positive. That's what's just flowing to me. And this card is a reminder to say, start looking through the eyes of a butterfly, seeing beauty, trust. Transformation is going to occur. Now, this is really interesting. Heed the messenger. So once you see the signs and you start to see the beauty that is slowly going to reveal yourself, just remember the message that's coming. Heed the messenger. Because here we go, here's another interesting card. It's the Grail Knight. It's romance and illusion, and what else does it say? Seeking. So I think that it's like you're looking for the unattainable. There's something that that you don't think that you can have, and therefore you're feeling disappointed. But this whole string of cards is to say, look the other way, because it is yours. It can come to you. And I think it's something to do with romance. I think there might be a connection with a person that you're wanting to be seen. You're wanting this person to notice you, and it can happen. But here's the final card, which I think is really interesting. Seek the lesson. Start to not scrutinize, but just sit down in quiet contemplation. Always take time to just focus and ask what you haven't been seeing. What do you need to see? What beauty do you need to focus on? And seek the lessons of the chain of events, and then watch what transforms from the butterfly. Oh, how nice! And I also had a power card, and this is the power card that came with your choice. Power to withdraw. You are powerful. There is a time to be connected to people and places, and a time to remove yourself physically from them, discreetly and never losing respect. So sometimes you might just have to remove yourself from a situation to get some more clarity. So I like that thread. What about you? I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, if you were drawn to this cute little man, I got him years and years and years ago from a bookshop. He's sitting on a nice piece of amethyst. Now here's a completely different message. So if you're drawn to my little elfie here, the first card we've got here is time to let go. So we start off this reading with the situation that the universe is saying to you, do what you need to do to finally let it go. So there's many different ways that you can actually do this, but I think the important thing is to recognize what needs to be let go. And I think it involves a person, because this is the card that's following up. It's having the courage. So I think there's some part of you that's clinging to something that has run past its use-by date. It's holding you back. It's blocking the flow of beautiful things to come to you. So now it's up to you to work out what it is that you need to let go, and then having the courage to follow through. Because here we go. Here's the Merlin, and this is all about alchemy, justice, and balance. So you can actually create some magic from this situation once you do. But I think, there's a bit of a fine line here, and there could be a little bit of resentment going on at the moment. And I think this is where the justice part of this card comes in. But that's just holding you there. It's time to let it go and turn it into something magical. And here's some beautiful guidance coming up. Look at this. It is seek your answers within. So out of the 40 or 50 cards in the pack, this one came up. I think this is really a timely reminder that, stop looking externally, turn internally to get your solutions. And there's so much to be found by, turning inward rather than seeking, other people's opinions or I don't know. I think you do. So here we go. Here's your guidance to seek the answers within to this situation. And here's the final card in this message. Focus. Okay, so when we are focusing on something, remember, whatever it is we put our energy and attention to will magnify. And something that I've learned from Esther Hicks, that all it takes is 17 seconds of deliberate thought in one direction for it to take life. So that's fantastic if you focus in the areas of wanting to manifest something. But if you're constantly sitting and thinking, I keep thinking, why me? Why me? Then you're going to manifest more of that. So I really hope that if you were drawn to this little elf man here, that you've got your validation. It's time to let it go. You can release it. You've got the courage to do so. When you do, you've got all these beautiful, magical new beginnings coming to you. The answer you seek really is within you, and all you need is a little bit of concentrated focus in the direction of what you want to achieve. And here's your power card that was randomly selected. Power to tolerate. You are powerful. Your capacity to stretch your boundaries and soften all edges in relationships takes the pressure off and lets everyone grow. Well, I didn't read this card before I read it to you. I think how fitting it really is. I do believe that, the second message does relate to, an attachment to somebody that possibly isn't serving you any longer. And it really is time to let it go, because then you're allowing something even more wonderful and more magical to flow to you. Thank you very much, everyone. I really enjoy doing these messages, and I'll have another one for you soon. Bye.